Who is Jonathan Ochoa and why does it matter? Well, this is Jonathan Ochoa. He is a digital marketing person, works in local SEO, search engine optimization. This is his Instagram photo that he uploaded. Don't know why he likes posting a lot of photos with no shirt on, but maybe he's channeling his inner Right Said Fred. Thinks he's too sexy for his shirt. I don't know. Anyway, I was able to find his page just by doing a quick Google search for Jonathan Ochoa SEO. See, he's listed his, we've got his LinkedIn, Instagram, LinkedIn again, LinkedIn. So let's take a look at his LinkedIn profile. Here he is, business growth specialist out of Sacramento, California. It's going to be important. Remember that he's claiming to be from Sacramento, California, which I think he is. But in this photo, he lists 3 companies: Honda, asphalt marketing, and demolition marketers. The reason why I say he's listed 3 is because when we scroll down, we notice that he's only listed himself as being associated as a founder with 2 companies. Again, one is Honda Marketing Agency from January 2022 to current, and he's currently there. He's also in January 2022 founded Asphalt Paving Marketers. Prior to that, he was general manager for Q's Billiard Club, and then he was also a general manager for Dive Bar. I don't know if it was Dive Bar or a Dive Bar, but hey, who cares? Doesn't really matter. Now he's in SEO and helping businesses to gain new clients and improve their online rankings and performance. So how does he do it? Well, here's one of the companies I found, one of the Google listings that I found for Phoenix Paving. Down here on the bottom clearly states that it is copyright 2026 Phoenix Asphalt Paving. This is the website put together by Asphalt Paving Marketers. So Asphalt Paving Marketers, or GBP page, Google Business Profile, lists 12 reviews and states that they're based out of Fair Oaks, California. This is their website. You can see they've got an email address of hello@Asphalt Marketers. Pretty standard, basic website. Highlighting this for a reason. Then we go to Demolition Marketers. Again, they show an address of Fair Oaks in California. They've got 10 reviews, 5-star rating. Go to the website. Again, another email address of hello@demolitionmarketers.com. Again, pretty standard carbon copy website. Nothing too fancy. I did find that they don't have a Google Business Profile for Honda Marketing Agency, but they do have a website. Again, email addresses hello@hondamarketing.com, 916 telephone number. This is important. So, actually had somebody reach out to me, and they were complaining about some fraudulent listings in their market. And so what I started noticing was quite a few of the websites, the Google Business Profiles had websites that were carbon copies. So I found a lot of similarities in the text, the images, and so from doing my investigation, I was able to find quite a few of their websites, and then finding the websites, I was able to find the Google Business Profiles. I'm not going to say how I did that because I don't always want to prevent. I want to prevent people from being able to figure out how I do it and stop me from doing it. So anyway, for his asphalt paving, there are 37 Google Business Profiles. In California, Texas, Virginia, Phoenix, and some other states. I also found a list of what I'm deeming as lead generation listings, meaning they're not actual companies, but the listings themselves are set up to generate leads. I don't know if all these listings are going for the same client or if he's selling the leads to multiple people. It's hard to tell, but a lot of these listings do have suspicious or fake reviews, just based upon the patterns of people reviewing a lot of the same businesses over and over again, reviewing Google business profiles with websites that it's obvious that Jonathan has connected back to himself, and using the same templates and same themes. So I also found several businesses on here that all have received reviews from people that have reviewed asphalt paving, lead gen. There's the Corona Tree Service, which I think is actually supposed to be Corona Tree Experts, and all these rest of these listings are all lead gen for Corona Tree Experts to get more leads. Unfortunately, Google puts a high emphasis on the name of the business on the Google business profile. So by adding a city, you increase your chances of being able to rank in that city. Having multiple Google business profiles in multiple cities increases your chances of generating leads. Another lead gen network I found is for Main Street Demolition. Again, they're all throughout they're all throughout California, from San Diego to NorCal. They're also in New Mexico, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Arizona. I also found Asphalt Company. Starts off with the same naming convention of the first name. Or so the first name is the city, followed by Asphalt Co. There's also Hometown Asphalt Paving, Hometown Demolition Pros, All Pro Gutter Guards. I think you're kind of seeing the pattern. There's Franchise Path, which I don't think is associated with Jonathan, but I did see them show up multiple times with within the same people that were reviewing them. There's also a company called LV Wedding Photography and Videography. They showed up multiple times of receiving reviews from people that reviewed these other businesses. There's also a law firm. They're calling themselves Freedom First Criminal Defense and DUI Lawyers. They also have a PI firm called Litigators for Justice, Car Accident, and Personal Injury Attorneys. There's another company I found called Angel Bail Bonds, who has multiple locations, and again, these multiple locations did have suspicious reviews. There's a Rojas Tree Service, which actually is our leads for a legitimate company. So that's just kind of what I've noticed with Jonathan's network. Whether Google takes action and removes these, whether they remove the reviews remains to be seen, but Google is aware of it. And so let's take a look at one of the Google business profiles that we found. So this is for Santa Clara Auto Glass Windshield Repair Specialist. They have 65 reviews and a 4.6 rating. When we actually go to the website, we see down here at the bottom, it says proudly powered by JOL Digital Agency. Now, when we go to the JOL Digital Agency, it's actually JohnnyOLeads.com. Now, remember I said all the telephone numbers for his marketing agencies were all with a 916 area code? Well, again, we have a 916 area code. And down here on the bottom, email addresses, again, hello@JohnnyOLeads. So everything is pointing back to these are all affiliated with Johnny O. He could get himself in a whole lot of trouble by having these lead gens engaging in suspicious review activities. Chances are his clients won't get dinged, but if Google wanted to, or if the FTC or the California State Attorney General's office wanted to go after him, they could with the evidence that I have collected. What's going to happen with his network? Again, they've been reported. Chances are unlikely Google will remove a good chunk of them. They may review a bunch of the reviews, but we'll know in a while what's going to happen. And then I'll come back and report back on what I see happening with this network, and what action Google takes, or if any other investigations get started with this one. So anyway, I just wanted to come back and highlight Mr. I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt, and hopefully he wises up and starts doing some legitimate marketing and gets away from these lead gen networks and review schemes.